Sonus Faber. The Italian company Sonus Faber is the brainchild of talented craftsman Franco Serblin. Back in the late 1970s, Serblin hand-built prototypes of acoustic systems. The craftsman's first major success was the Snail project, completed around 1980, a floor-standing speaker with a low-frequency module and 2 satellites. All 10 Snail units produced were made from different types of wood, as Serblin was searching for the ideal material for the cabinet. The Snail project attracted the attention of music lovers and inspired Franco to start his own company. Sonus Faber was officially founded in 1983 in Monteviale, in the province of Vicenza, Italy. It was then that the first commercial model was released, the compact Parva bookshelf speaker. This model marked the beginning of Sonus Faber's journey as a manufacturer of high-quality audio equipment. Parva became the prototype for the next iconic Minima speaker, which was distinguished by its natural sound, small size, and affordable price. Minima proved so successful that it was produced without significant changes for almost 20 years. In 1987, the company introduced the more expensive Electa Amateur bookshelf model, equipped with a passive radiator on the rear panel, which was rare for its size. It was Electa Amateur that brought Sonus Faber fame, establishing the brand's reputation as a creator of exquisite speakers. In 1989, Cesare Bevilacqua joined Franco Serblin, taking charge of the commercial side of the business. This proved to be a turning point. Thanks to the combination of Serblin's design talent and Bevilacqua's management skills, the company grew rapidly. By the end of the 1980s, Sonus Faber was already selling its products in more than 40 countries around the world, establishing itself as one of the most famous European brands on the market. It is important to note that Franco Serblin paid special attention not only to technical perfection, but also to the aesthetics of sound. He was inspired by the legendary sound quality of Italian violins by Stradivari, Guarneri, and Amati. Serblin spent a lot of time talking to professional musicians and studying the secrets of stringed instrument making at the museum in Cremona. In the mid-1990s, Sonus Faber introduced the iconic Guarneri Homage model, the world's first series of loudspeakers with a lute-shaped body reminiscent of a violin. This elegant bookshelf speaker was named after master craftsman Giuseppe Guarneri del Gesù and became a benchmark product in the category of unusual designer speaker systems for many. The lute-shaped body of this unique system was handcrafted from 42 pieces of 3 types of wood: walnut, maple, lemon tree, glued together with natural glue. To dampen vibrations, the inner surface was supplemented with copper plates and lead inserts. The finish was carried out using the techniques of old violin makers. The wood was coated with a layer of egg white, albumin, and then with at least 10 layers of natural varnish based on linseed oil, wax, propolis, and resins. The final polishing of each piece was done by hand by a single craftsman. This unprecedented approach to materials and technology made it possible to achieve a unique, instrumental sound. This was the opinion not only of the company itself, but also of audiophiles. The first pair of Guarneri Homage, with serial number 1, was donated to the Violin Museum in Cremona. Several more of the first models were presented to famous Italian violinists, and demand from audiophiles far exceeded initial production plans. The success of Guarneri transformed the small workshop into a business that could barely keep up with orders. Drying the wood naturally took about 2 years, and assembling each speaker required many months of painstaking work. Nevertheless, the Homage series cemented Sonus Faber's status as a manufacturer of masterclass acoustics. Developing the Homage concept, in 1998 the company released its first floor-standing 3-way speakers, the Amati Homage, named after the Amati dynasty of master luthiers. The Amati inherited the lute-shaped cabinet and multi-layered wooden construction from the Guarneri, but on a larger scale. For example, The curved rear wall of the cabinet was made from a single piece of lemon wood. Inside, numerous struts were provided to dampen resonance, and a complex crossover filter was filled with 6 kilograms of special mastic to dampen vibrations. In addition to the exclusive Homage models, Sonus Faber introduced more affordable series in the 1990s. The Concerto line was launched in 1995. These models predictably expanded the brand's audience. In 2001, Sonus Faber developed the Cremona series, named after the city of Cremona, the historic capital of violin makers. The floor-standing Cremona occupied a niche between the expensive Homage and more affordable lines, offering audiophiles the characteristic family sound of Sonus Faber at a more moderate price. Cremona cabinets also had a lute-shaped cross-section and were glued together from dozens of curved wooden lamellas, up to 32 layers of maple. In 2002, the series was expanded with the Cremona Auditor bookshelf speakers, the Cremona subwoofer and the Cremona center channel speaker, allowing this line to be used for high-end home theaters. Thanks to the use of a scan-speak high-frequency tweeter with an extended range up to 40 kHz, the Cremona series was ideal for new formats, including Super Audio CD. Thus, by the early 2000s, Sonus Faber had successfully combined loyalty to tradition with the introduction of modern technologies in its products. For its 20th anniversary, the company prepared the flagship Stradivari Homage model. Its premiere marked the completion of the Homage triptych, complementing the previously released Guarneri and Amati. The Stradivari Homage was named after Antonio Stradivari and featured a body shaped like a violin top, in cross-section. The engineers put all the experience accumulated by the company over 2 decades into this speaker. The best components and materials were used: a large multi-layer wooden body, a combination of several proprietary speakers, natural leather and lacquer finishes, everything that had become synonymous with Sonus Faber over the previous years. The rapid growth of the company required modernization of production. In 2003, Sonus Faber's headquarters moved to a new factory in a suburb of Vicenza. The new factory building itself reflected the brand's philosophy. Its architecture was designed in the shape of a violin. After the move, the company was able to increase its production scale, but did not abandon manual assembly and high-quality control. A very significant turning point in the company's history occurred in 2006. After more than 20 years at the helm of the company, Franco Serblin decided to leave Sonus Faber. Franco sold the company and later founded his own small workshop. The departure of the legendary founder marked the end of the first chapter in Sonus Faber's history, but the company was ready to continue operating with the support of new investors. In 2007, the Sonus Faber brand became part of the new Fine Sounds Group audio holding company, created with the participation of the Italian investment fund Quadrivio. Sonus Faber effectively became the first and key asset of this holding company. In the following years, Fine Sounds Group acquired a number of well-known audio companies, including the American Audio Research, Wager Digital, and Macintosh Laboratory. Thus, under the auspices of Fine Sounds, a whole bouquet of elite audio brands was formed, where Sonus Faber gained access to the resources of a large international association and cooperation with renowned partners. In 2009, Mauro Grange took over as CEO of Sonus Faber, initiating a model range update and global expansion of the brand. In parallel with the organizational changes, Sonus Faber expanded its product range. In 2007, the elegant floor-standing Ellipsa model was introduced, developing the ideas of the Cremona series with an oval cross-section cabinet. 2 years later, the company released 2 lines of more affordable speakers, the Compact Toy and the mid-range Liuto series. These speakers retained Sonus Faber's signature warm sound, but were sold at a significantly lower price, allowing them to reach a new audience. By 2010, with the support of an investment group, Sonus Faber decided to create the ultimate product. The result was a super flagship speaker system with the symbolic name the Sonus Faber. This exclusive model showcased all the latest engineering solutions and new designs. The Sonus Faber's body was shaped like a lyre with double-curved walls, which significantly increased its rigidity. The material used was extra-strong marine plywood, used in shipbuilding, and the outer panels were covered with natural leather, a tribute to the brand's signature style. The top and bottom plates made of aircraft-grade aluminium gave the structure additional stability and vibration damping. A complex damping system was implemented inside the enclosure. A through steel rod pulled the partitions together, reducing micro-vibrations to a single point where they were dampened by a special absorber. The acoustic circuit included an innovative tweeter with vibration isolation and a large silk dome, as well as several specially designed low-frequency drivers with 3-layer carbon fiber diffusers. The Sonus Faber, as its creators had planned, made a big impression on the public, marking a new stage in the brand's development. Following the conceptual model the Sonus Faber, the company began to pay more attention to serial products. In 2011, the top model Aida, named after Verdi's opera, was presented. This floor-standing speaker continued the lyre-shaped design and received a multi-way configuration. The lower part of the Aida cabinet was equipped with a separate downward-facing subwoofer, and the front panel housed 2 large low-frequency drivers. The high-frequency driver had a special phase aligning module that improved the matching with the mid-range driver. Aida became the first production model from Sonus Faber to be developed entirely by a new team of engineers without the direct support of the masters of the previous era. In 2012, the Veneer line debuted, targeting the mass premium segment. It included 6 models of various formats, from bookshelf to floor standing, including center channel and rear satellites, for flexible home theater system configuration. Although veneer was produced in larger quantities, it bore the hallmarks of Sonus Faber design. The curved enclosure sides resembled the shape of a lute, and the top cover and base of the speakers were made of tempered glass rather than metal, a cost-effective solution that allowed the style to be maintained while reducing the price. At the end of March 2013, Franco Serblin, founder of Sonus Faber, passed away. The renowned craftsman was 73 years old. However, the company he had once created continued to operate. In 2013, the Olympica series was released. These speakers incorporated Sonus Faber's own new developments, including a special stealth reflex phase inverter system to reduce distortion. It is worth noting that with the growth of technical capabilities in the 2010s, the company switched to using only its own design of speakers. Since 2014, all Sonus Faber high-frequency and mid-frequency drivers have been developed in-house specifically for the brand's signature natural sound acoustics. Against the backdrop of the expansion of the model range in 2014, the management of Fine Sounds Group, led by Mauro Grange and Charlie Randall, president of Macintosh, announced the purchase of a controlling stake from the Quadrivio Fund with the support of investors LBO France and YAPA. The holding company's headquarters were moved from Milan to New York. In 2016, Fine Sounds Group officially changed its name to Macintosh Group, after the most famous brand in its portfolio. This move cemented the group's status as an American audio holding company with a global presence, with Italy's Sonus Faber as its key player in the acoustic system segment. At the end of 2016, Mauro Grange left his post, and Charlie Randall, the longtime head of Macintosh Laboratory, became the sole head of the Macintosh Group. Nevertheless, the management changes at Sonus Faber went smoothly. The brand continued to develop, relying on its Italian engineering center and its own production facilities. By the 2020s, despite several changes in ownership, the spirit of the company remained the same. Importantly, Sonus Faber's production has continued to be based in Italy, near Vicenza, where craftsmen hand-assemble a significant portion of the acoustic systems. The most important part of the company's modern history was another transition to new owners. In 2020, the audio research brand left the Macintosh Group, and the group focused on its key brands, Macintosh and Sonus Faber. And in 2022, the Macintosh Group was acquired by the American investment fund Highlander Partners, Dallas, USA. This event was followed by two more important ones. First, in 2024, Sonus Faber celebrated its 40th anniversary with the release of its most ambitious system yet, Suprema, presented at CES. The set included two main lute-shaped speakers, two Stradivari-style subwoofers, and an external crossover. The cabinets were made of multilayer wood and Poltrona Frau leather. New drivers were also used, Camellia mid-range drivers made of cellulose, tweeters made of treated silk, and 15-inch carbon fiber subwoofers with a range of up to 16 Hz. The price for a pair of these speakers is $680,000 for the single subwoofer version and $750,000 for the full configuration with two subwoofers. The second important event of 2024 was Highlander Partners' announcement in November that it was selling the Macintosh Group to Bose Corporation. As a result, Sonus Faber, along with Macintosh, is now part of the portfolio of Bose Corporation, one of the world's largest manufacturers of audio equipment. Thus, the Sonus Faber brand has now become part of a major global player. Bose representatives have promised to provide strong financial support for the brand, while maintaining its traditional philosophy and approach to product development. Sonus Faber is currently positioned on the global market as a manufacturer of ultra-premium speaker systems and a symbol of Italian audio luxury. Among other things, Sonus Faber collaborates with well-known premium brands. For example, since 2014, Italian Pagani supercars have been equipped with Sonus Faber audio systems, individually tailored for each car. A partnership has also been established with the Maserati car company. Sonus Faber acoustics are installed in exclusive Maserati models. Moreover, the company is actively promoting its partnership with Lamborghini. The brand has even entered the marine sector, equipping luxury Worley yachts with its systems. To sum up, today the Sonus Faber brand still retains its unique signature: warm, natural sound, exquisite design, and a desire to bring to life every product it creates. This is precisely why audiophiles have always valued Sonus Faber. We can only hope that globalization will not become an obstacle to preserving the company's unique style, which connects the past and present in the world of sound.